Greetings metal community, it's Roger back with another video, black metal update this time. Well, some black death as well, you know. I don't always agree with the labeling on Metal Archives. We'll get back to that. In the background we are playing a split between Nifel 1710 and Martwa Aura from, I think both are from Poland. I don't know if you can see that. Nifel 1710. Never heard this band before this. I was after the Martwa Aura stuff. Great Polish black metal, both of them. Nifel 1710 are slightly more primitive and speedy, or up-tempo black metal. It's not like super fast, but a really cool. And the title is Yuga Boys. I will of course link it up below, but yeah, this was a very nice surprise to discover a new band. Then I got Bloody Vengeance falling into the Occult. This is a band from Chile, if I'm not mistaken, and they are disbanded now, so they are not longer existing. It's released on the Proletism label in Chile. First song was a little bit too muddy and deathy in a way, but overall a pretty solid black metal release. So yeah, I'm happy to have this. Then we have Svpremacist from Israel, I think. Yeah, black metal, but there's a lot of, you know, death and thrash and yeah, heavy metal as well. A little bit occult feel to them. They don't have that kind of black metal sound on it, I would say, but there are, you know, riffs from a lot of genres in it, and it's a pretty cool release. Not my favorite of this bunch, but yeah, totally it was worth the money to be, and you can get this through Iron Blood and Death. You know, Iron Blood and Death releases a great deal of quality. And Ænigmatum Bandcamp, I think they are based in UK, and you can also go on Svpremacist's Bandcamp site and order. There will be links below, so you can go and check it out. The last CD is Persecutory. Yeah, I'm struggling with that word. Really cool CD. These guys are from Turkey, if I'm not totally wrong. You know, it's standard booklet, it's not. But a pretty cool cover. I would say these guys are towards the Swedish, not as, you know, blasting as Dark Funeral, but they do have a lot of Dark Funeral in them, but not so fast, and you know, a little bit of melodic Swedish black metal as well. That's the main thing I get from it. It might be, you know, kind of elements from Turkey folk music, you know, that makes it sound a little bit melodic, but that I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. I listen to this quite a bit, and for me it's kind of a not so brutal Dark Funeral, but a really good release. Yeah, and I almost forgot, you know, when you get to the records, Life Eternal shot a video, yeah, some weeks ago, and he had a couple of Norwegian titles that he wanted me to help him out with. One I think was Djevel, Tanker som rir natten. Tanker som rir natten is loosely translated to thoughts that rides the night or something. Djevel, you know, is the devil. The other one was Mørk Grav, with the album Trollskau, og Kølabrenning. Trollskau means troll forest. Skrømt is more like ghost, but not really ghost, like more like mythological things that they believed in back in the day. And Kølabrenning is when you pile up a lot of chunky wood and burn it down to make coal out of it. So yeah, hope that was helpful. So over to the vinyl stuff. Two bands that are kind of like, as I said, Black and Death or whatever. Vomit Ritual, Callous, great album. This is really good. This is, black and death metal for sure. I think it's a black vinyl. Do have a poster. Nothing more to say than that, really. It's just great. They have a little bit occult feel to them, I would say, which is really cool. Just a great album. It's not like it's not overproduced or anything. It's just rightly produced. Great vocals as well. Not too deep. They are more towards the death metal, the vocals, but not very deep. And yeah, it's just a very nice album to nice. Do black metal get nice? Yeah, it does. In my ears. Then another one that's in Metal Archives says, black death metal, but I don't get much black metal from it really. There are some riffing and there are vocal changes, but for me this is more technical death metal in a way. Maybe evil technical death metal, but it's pretty good. Haven't played this enough yet, but it's a very good listen. And I think this is a black vinyl as well, yeah. And here is the... So I don't know if the first album was more black infused than this one, but for me this is death metal. But that there are kind of a evil feel to it in some parts, but they are pretty good at what they're doing, and I don't care to label it. Style-wise it's not that important, but it's nice for people to know. It's not everybody who loves black metal, so yeah. Then I got a new split EP with Mystifier and Lucifer's Child. Mystifiers, of course, everybody knows, Brazilian legends, and Lucifer Child, I think they're from Greece. They sound very much like a Greek band, but great EP. Love Mystifier, a big fan of them, so it's cool to get new stuff from those guys. It's been they're not like churning out albums or releases every year, so great cover as well. So you need to get this if you're into Mystifier and Lucifer's Child. Really, really good release. I also bought a t-shirt. You could get one of each band, but I went for the Mystifier. Simplistic, no back. And we were talking about Greek black metal. I did have to have the last Necromantia album on vinyl as well. To the depths we descend. Just a great release. This is the kind of paying a homage to Baron Blood that passed away not long ago. Last song for Baron Blood poster. I do have the CD as well, and they did include a small poster in that as well. So yeah, cool. Just great album, and this is the first album that Necromantia has. I have to show the booklet because that's absolute killer. Just filled with nice artwork, and it's really, really well done release, this one, and it sounds like Necromantia, but due to the guitars all over, you know, normally they just had 4-string and 8-string bass and then some solo guitars on the earlier stuff. So this is the first with you kind of rhythm guitar all over, but I absolute must for black metal fans and Necromantia fans, of course. You know, this is probably the last we will see with that name. Then album Escumergamënt. I have no idea what the title is. Degu, fazentz, Escumergamënt, mesorga. Swedish, old Swedish, I don't know. Band is from Sweden. Great band. The Brain Smasher showed this a month or a couple of months ago. This is just great old school sounding. It has both Norwegian and Swedish black metal, especially the synth is very like 93, 94, simplistic but really cool. Haven't heard you know, old school black metal done this way in a long time, and this is an absolute killer album. If you're into that era of black metal and like a little bit synth on it, you know, that simplistic kind of low-tech synth that there was back in the days. This is an absolute killer album. Has a lot of unreadable lyrics here, and if they are in the same writing as here, I don't care. Great feel to this album, so do check this out. There will be links below, as I said earlier on. Then disappointing reissue. Reissues are not always great. This is Arcturus Constellations. Remastered in 2020. It says inside here, does not sound very good for me. A little bit uneven. Kind of the level of goes up and down, and you know, the drums sounds even worse than on the original. Don't know, they could have just released the original stuff and it would be a better off, but you know, the B-side is cooler, has actually better sound. It's the My Angel. I do believe that was a demo before Constellation, and yeah, that sounds better. It has more massive synths on it, not that kind of more. This has more kind of melodic synth work going on. This is more like a synth comp going on in a pretty loud in the mix. But yeah, it was cool to hear it. I've never actually really heard that one before, so but you know, I love this EP original, and it annoyed me that the remaster was sounding even worse than the original. So just my personal opinion. I'm not saying that you shouldn't buy it, but so you know, a Nokturnal Mortum. This Hex, I don't remember the title in English. Sorry, you know about it. This is their most primitive, more straightforward black metal release. Black vinyl. You have a nice booklet. I have only had this on a promo copy before this one, so this is one I really wanted to have on a especially on a vinyl. I need to get all Nocturnal Mortum on vinyl because they are, yeah, it's great cover, great booklet. I don't speak Ukraine, but they have like English translations, or maybe it's just the English text on one of the. But it's a lot of Ukrainian on here, and I don't speak that language, sadly. But yeah, just I think everybody in black metal at least know about Nocturnal Mortum, so don't need to go. But they do variate. They don't have that as much as of that folky stuff on this album that the other stuff, but still a great release, and really happy to have this on a proper format. Yeah, that was all I had for this video. Hope it turned out good. I actually had to record it because I fucked up badly on my first take, so I normally don't re-record, but yeah, I was way off on my yeah, countries and everything. So I hope I did everything right this time. I will not edit this any. So hope you enjoy it. Be sure.